player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Trenton Thunder and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. David Parkinson gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Russell Daniel.
No one better. Stay hot. Here you go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Let's go.
Marsh leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Big dog. Here we go.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to second, but the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping into the box, Chris Gittens. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Gittens.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. In now, Russell Daniels.
Left fielder, Russell Daniel.
Get your pitch right here. You can do it. No one better. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on the move for second. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Russell Daniels.
The left fielder, Russell Daniel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Come on, slide. Get out. Get out.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Settling in now, Mark Bolich.
The right fielder, Mark Bolich.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit.
Cut, hold it.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Ready once again, Russell Daniels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Daniel.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Make the turn.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. A bouncer up the middle. Down. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Christian Willingham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, huh, now?
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Reading Fightin' Phils came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jeff Singer wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Titans, 1 run, 8 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. For the Thunder, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.
The game's future stars are on
Ladies and
display as
gentlemen,
minor league baseball comes your way on the show.
fight
Tonight, game 2
Phil.
of this 4-game weekend set between the Trenton Thunder and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Angel De Los Santos will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look, high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Russell Daniel.
Hey, right here, baby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. De Los Santos has registered more than 80 innings of work. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
No one better. Stay hot. Here you go.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly.
Into the box. Russell Daniels earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short. To Forsythe for the force and the end of the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Thunder are on top, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Eli Batista.
The left fielder, number 24. Eli.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Reading is out in front here, 6-1. Ready for another shot now Mark Bolich.
The right fielder, Mark Bolich.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1. Now at the plate, Russell
Now
Daniels.
batting, the left fielder,
Come on, guy, get your pitch up
Russell Daniels.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bolich will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding in,
Now back.
Russell Daniels.
The left
He
fielder.
flew out in his last
Russell.
at-bat.
Almost,
One
Matty.
Daniel.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. Redding posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Angel de los Santos earns win number 4 on the season. Clark Schmidt struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Fightin' Phils. 11 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. For the Thunder, 1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 15 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on
Ladies
the
and
air on the
gentlemen,
show. Tonight it's the
your
third of this 4-game
Reading
weekend series between the
Phils.
Trenton Thunder and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Reggie McClain, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
The left fielder, Russell.
So striding forward now,
Daniels.
Russell Daniels, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Back.
Now a throw over,
Hey.
and the runner back safely.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Good take
Fellas, you
right there,
take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's
Hey,
see
your
if they
pitch, your
continue
pitch.
that today.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. 1-2 now. McClain isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Now at the plate, Russell Daniels. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Russell Daniels. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fielded cleanly.
That's foul.
2 out with the man at first.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Here comes the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. Trenton leads this one 5-0. Russell Daniels will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
A line shot to third base. Now to the plate, Russell Daniels. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Daniels.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his third home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey, you score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick, but how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do. Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Thunder jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Reed Foley earns the win, his second, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mauricio Rivera is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Third, the left fielder.
At the plate, Russell Daniels. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
And now pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Gutierrez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Tom Gutierrez.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little.
Stepping up now, Derek Hall, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Derek Hall.
Here we go.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Daniels moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Russell Daniels. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
To short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Russell Daniels. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Daniels.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. He's got it.
Let's go. Beat it out. Come on, come on,
Throw
come on.
on to first, 2 gone. Standing in near Luis Martinez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Martinez.
Hey, get him your stuff right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eli Batista. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Stepping in, Russell Daniels.
Now batting, the left fielder, Russell Daniels.
Hey, come on now.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. And that's the second out. Striding in once again, Mark Bolich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Comes set, the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 8 full. The Thunder are on top, 3-2. At the plate, Russell
Now
Daniels.
batting, left fielder, Russell Daniels.
Oh, big guy. See you drive it right here.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Brandon Marsh. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit.
On the bag.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Coming to the plate now, Chris Gittens, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Hey, leave it right here. Come on, kid, let's go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Oh, what a stop at first. What a play. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Trenton leads this one 3-2. Striding in to start the 9th, Kurt Gustafson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kurt Gustafson.
1-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Daniels is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Trenton led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brody Kerner pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Bernardo Estrada earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder,